Welcome to part 3 of Future Vision. Today we move from theory to practice with a full, live ES and NQ trading session. This is not a highlight reel. We are covering the entire process, from pre-market preparation to the final, honest trade review. Remember, this is for education only. I am trading my own plan and risk. Never copy my clicks. Learn how I think. 15 minutes before the bell, I define my context. My levels are set, overnight highs, lows, and yesterday's value area. The market is leaning constructive, but not broken out. I have prepared a one-sentence plan for both long and short scenarios. I am not predicting the direction. I am simply prepared for either outcome, keeping my focus sharp and my mind clear. My risk is strictly defined. I allow myself 2 trades maximum. This rule is the primary reason I protect my capital. The third revenge trade is where discipline goes to die. I have pre-decided my limits to keep my emotions in check. The bell rings. I do nothing. Amateurs rush in, but I am watching the opening range form to identify my battle lines. I observe the first 5-minute candle. It is a time for patience and observation, not for impulsive market entry. ES and NQ are pushing toward the overnight high. They are confirming each other, but I refuse to chase the candle. I watch the indexes closely. When both move in the same direction, it confirms the strength of the potential setup. My plan dictates a retest. I wait patiently as price breaks the level and pulls back to kiss the previous resistance. This waiting game is essential. It ensures I am not buying into a false breakout that could quickly reverse. The level holds. I see a higher low on both indexes. This is my trigger. I enter long with a defined stop. My stop is placed just inside the range. If price falls back in, my thesis is dead. I size my position accordingly. I calculate my position size based on the distance to my stop. This keeps my risk constant regardless of volatility. Now, the management phase. I constantly ask myself if my original reason for the trade is still valid. I avoid micromanaging every tick. As long as we make higher lows and NQ confirms, I stay in the trade. The market does not move in straight lines. I accept the natural ebb and flow without getting shaken out. Price hits my first target. I scale out, lock in gains, and move my stop to break even. The trade is now risk-free. Playing with house money allows me to think clearly. I watch for signs of weakness, specifically NQ losing its momentum. I am no longer worried about the outcome. The trade has already served its purpose by securing a profit. NQ is stalling. That is the divergence we discussed in the previous episode. My reason for holding is weakening. I am not going to be greedy for the last tick. I trail my stop under the recent low to protect my remaining profit. The runner is stopped out. It was a clean base hit trade. I executed the plan, took my profit, and avoided greed. Base hits compound over time. Hunting for home runs is a fast way to blow up a trading account. Now for the review. I ask 3 questions. Did I follow the plan? Was my risk managed? What could I improve? I write these notes down. This journal entry is what makes me better for tomorrow. Honesty is a trader's best tool. I am done on the long side. I have 1 trade left in the tank, but I will not force it. Walking away is a skill. If a clean setup presents itself later, I will take it. If not, I close the laptop green and keep my gains. There was nothing exotic here, just defined levels, a clear setup, disciplined management, and an honest post-game review. This series provided the foundation. You now have a framework to make your own. It is a process, not a signal. Drop a comment with one thing that clicked for you. Your feedback shapes the next series on Future Vision. Subscribe to stay updated. Trade your plan, protect your risk, and stay in the game long enough to get good. This has been Trade with me. I appreciate you joining me for this session. I will see you on the next one.